So while I'm waiting here, let's do an arm. So yeah, let's take a look here. So I've got an arm. There's a beat up arm. I can take an enhanced humerus. So I have a humerus here. So this is pretty cool. Still not coming up on Twitch. Showing that much of a delay. Streaming live Twitch, Anhrez. Okay, well, let's make a nice arm. Look at that. See, there's crafting basics and there's these points. So I get strength and it's amazing success. Look at that. Next, let's make an item. Let's take it. So now here's a finished arm. Check over here on Twitch. Somehow Twitch isn't working. My channel's not working. It's not streaming in. It's too bad. I'm actually doing something interesting. Oh, good. Hello. Okay, second arm. So I've got another arm. And I've got another one of these journeyman humeruses, so I'm really excited. Just think when I find the hands and all this stuff. Now, ambrosia. Okay, people, these are no joke creating the alchemy stuff. It's a ridiculous amount of effort. It took a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie, solo work. I suspect if you had a team to work on it together, it would be fine. But you know, for my testing right now, I am all about just seeing how things go. Okay, there's my second arm. Look how nice and clean those are. Of course, it looks like I have both one of those right hand arms, so hopefully it'll flip over because I don't want to have two right arms. That would be sad. Restored head. So here's a head. I don't have an enhanced eyes. There's no creatures in the moment, NPCs, so I was unable to get any enhancements. But these green boxes you can actually get from enhanced efforts. So you can harvest them from other people, I guess. So there's my head, Stoneborn, spirit. Look at that intellect. He's a smart man, moderate success. Sure like to shove one more humerus in a leg somewhere, but of course it's just not how that song goes, you know, connected to the blah blah. So I've only got two nice ambrosias and one generic ambrosia left. Let's do this torso next. Torso. Green. See, enhanced heart, enhanced lungs. Again, things that you get by killing NPCs or zombies in game. Look at that, strength and constitution. We like strength and constitution, I guess. The nice thing is that this journeyman humerus would go to any character. So if I was building a duelist, I could push my crafting points into a duelist, which would be really exciting. So, there we go. We've got that. We've got this head. I won't even talk to you about this solution here real quick. So let's do legs. So I've got one leg here. I'm going to use one of my not great ambrosias. I have a rogue's femur and a dodge. See, I've got two femurs to play with. Now I got those out of digging in the ditch. Oh, great, still blue. That's nice. Look at that, dexterity and stealth. So just like anything else that we're crafting. I don't know if you've seen the streams where you're crafting items. You're bringing in pieces. You're using experimentation to push those stats forward. And, we're not even using all the optional pieces right now. And we're not using the Philosopher's Stone, which I will show you guys here at the end. I mean, as long as I don't run out of points. So I've got one more nice, boom, come on, blue, stay in blue, that's nice. Means I get a lot more experimentation points. Okay, so my next thing to talk about here is, as part of the alchemy process, we have to build the ambrosias. Ambrosias you get from minerals. You grind minerals and you grab this and you grab that. Okay, it's in the potions. You'll find it. The optional piece here, when I build this vessel, so now I have all the parts, right? I've got 2 legs, 2 arms, a head, and a torso. But when I try to do this Forge Master, I have a Philosopher's Stone. A Philosopher's Stone is made by crafting tons of Philosopher's solutions and putting 4 different Philosopher's solutions together. Boom, creates a single stone. That single stone is then used in the resurrection or the creation of the vessel. Now, here's an example of a single Philosopher's Stone. I won't even tell you the amount of effort I've gone to so far just to make one of low quality. But I'm enjoying it. I love the complexity. I love the math. It's going to be no joke, people. Your guilds are going to be extremely useful in here. So here we go. Doesn't look like much, right? This is a vessel right here, people. This is it. You got all my heads. I got all my pieces. Let's assemble. Still got my expiration points. Forge Master. Look at the stats on this. Boom, right? There's my crafting experimentation points. Plus 4.88. I have no idea what that is. But you can see where I've rolled in all of the bits and pieces from each of the legs, from each of the optional pieces. I'm building and building and building. So let's go next. See, it's a locked. I can't use it. Here's my grade. It's blue. Good success. Look at that bump up. Boy, can you imagine getting an amazing success here? So again, this is what all those graveyards, this is what I did yesterday when I showed you, we talked about, grave robbing and all that stuff. This is the culmination of all of that pieces. So to do a vessel, what do you need? You need to be able to harvest minerals. You need to be able to grave dig. You need alchemy. You need necromancy. Right? So there's a lot of moving parts in this. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult for someone to solo this themselves because you're not going to want to create crappy vessels. The amount of materials and return on effort is going to be low. So we're either working as a merchant or working with your guild or something like that. This is how a great piece. Look at this. Place, make room. Okay, thank you. So take. Boom. Look at that. Vessel Forge Master. Now, again, I'll share the video with the devs because there's a bunch of pieces here that need to be happening. The UI is a little off here. If I zoom up the pieces, we're still seeing some overlap. We're seeing some issues on the font pieces. But I tell you, it's a really nice piece. Again, that's all I'm doing. I don't have the time today. I'm actually sneaking out of work. Achoo! See, I kind of sound cold, and I have a cold, or I have a little bit of a sickness. And I just wanted to show you guys how, a vessel is created, and that's really what we did. We just created a better than average vessel. So if I have this, I can choose to come into the game in this format of a Forge Master than the generic Forge Master. So again, last thing, when you go to the rental car agency, they give you one of those crappy, sometimes roll down windows, barely decent radio, you know what I mean? Those are the base vessels that we're going to be getting in Crowfall. If you want to trick your ride, if you want to pimp your ride, if you want your ride to have better stats, not only crafting, but true attributes, strength, dexterity, intellect, strength, that is the way to do it right here. You're going to have to craft it yourself. or work with somebody who can craft it for you. So again, real quick stream. Just wanted to throw it out there real quick. Hopefully you're out in the. And hope you're out. I really hope you're in test. I hope you're out there testing right now, because there is a lot of things that need to be tested. We need creative testers who are out pushing the limits. And stay tuned. Like I'm working on some high-end math right now to talk about crafting and gathering here soon. I'll share it with you guys. Thanks a lot for swinging by. We'll talk to you later.